YouTube, what's up? It's Coach Tape. I'm back. Holy cow, it's been forever, almost 3 months. I've got a big box of stuff I want to show you guys, and we're going to get to that. But I know the question on everybody's mind is, Tape, where the heck have you been for the last 3 months? So I've had a whole bunch of messages. I got people asking me, Coach, where you been? Tape, what the heck's going on? Are you dead? No, as you can see, I am alive. However, let me talk about where I've been. So in November, after I made that last holiday video, I started having some problems with the hand. And basically I started having pain in the finger, in the wrist, getting this inability to flex my hand, and kind of an itch that felt like an itch, but more like a hot burning pain kind of thing. And I said, you know what? I've been doing a lot of cubing. I need to take a break. And so I did for 6, 7, 8 weeks, something like that, into mid-January. Now I did a little bit of cubing during that time. I wasn't completely stopped because I wanted to make sure I remember, I retained some algorithms and that kind of stuff. But for the most part, basically no cubing. And so that means basically no videos. And so then when I got ready to, I was thinking about starting up another video, or doing another video. During that time I also, not gonna lie, ran into some motivation issues and not really wanting to do another video. I kind of was enjoying doing other things than cubing for a while, and playing video games, doing some reading, that kind of stuff, just keeping myself busy. But anyway, decided to do another video, and right about that time, I got the second shot for the COVID vaccine. So I am fully vaccinated, thankfully, because of my job, because I work with at a hospital, or work for a hospital system, I should say. And as a result of that, I got sick. Not badly sick or anything like that, but kind of like an all-over ache, and that kind of knocked me out for about 5 days, where I was just super, super tired. Started feeling a little better from that, and had problems with my eye. So I have issues with my eyes where basically they stick themselves to my eyeballs, which, as you might imagine, is not very comfortable. Happens at night. Basically, my eye dries out during the night, and then when I wake up, when they separate, it hurts, and I can't see anything. And so I dealt with that for a couple of days. And then, since then, it's just been finding time. Well, here I am. I'm back. Hope to be doing regular videos again. I've got a big pile of cubes. I got 3 months worth of cubes to go through. We're going to go through them all tonight, and hopefully there's some good stuff in there. But anyway, after all of that, I want to thank everybody for all the messages, all the support, all the asking where I've been. No, I'm not dead. I do appreciate it. I really do appreciate the support and the messages and the kind words. Hopefully going forward, the problems with my hand will be much reduced. I kind of just have to be careful. Doing stuff like pyramids hurts, so I gotta, not do a whole lot of that, but just keep a lid on it, and we'll see how it goes. But anyway, enough of that stuff. You guys want to see the cubes? I've got a box of them over here. Let's go. Alright, first up we're going to talk about the Rubik's Connected Cube. Now this is one that I've already opened. I've got the cube out of the box and everything. And I just wanted to talk about that just a little bit. Now we've all seen the other Bluetooth cubes, the Geeker one, the GAN cube, the Go cube, all of those. And the question is, which one's the best? Well, you got to have good software and a halfway decent cube, or really good cube and halfway decent software. And unfortunately, the only one that really meets that criteria is the Rubik's Connected. However, it's not perfect. There's definitely some issues. Now, in general, the performance, as I do a bunch of T-perms because I know you guys have missed seeing me do those, the performance is good. However, it's extremely loose. And in fact, you can, look how easy that pops out. You can easily pop a piece out, and I've popped this while solving multiple times, and I'm not at all a rough turner. You know, so it's super easy to pop a piece out, and you can't tension it. So you're stuck with these super loose tensions, which really sucks. Now on top of that, and this won't show up nearly as well on camera, but these stickers are horrible. They basically what they are is there's like a piece of colored paper or something, and then clear coat or clear sticker over top, and that peels in a hurry, and so what you're left with is just a mess. Now fortunately, the Cubicle and some of the other shops have replacement stickers that you can put on there, so that becomes not an issue. But the tensioning, definitely an issue, you know, because it does pop super easy. But beyond that, it turns really well. Although it is very heavy, magnets are strong, all of that. It does work well. It doesn't have the gyroscopes. It doesn't notice rotation and all of that. But overall, this is your best bet for a Bluetooth cube, at least until we get a GAN version 3 or a new Go cube or a Geeker version 3 or something like that. Anyway, not bad. Just wanted to warn you guys about the stickers and about the unbelievably loose tensions. All right, next up, we got a couple of cubes with a little bit of a story behind them. So what we have here is the Xing case cube and the Xing 3x3x4. So on Facebook, in one of the puzzle groups, I don't remember if it was, I think it was Puzzle Trader, but I don't remember for sure, somebody was asking about the a 3x3x4 that they had seen in a video. And I did a little digging, and it turns out it was this one, the Xing 3x3x4. And so I messaged Phil Yu. I said, hey Phil, what's going on? Can we get this and get that into your store? And Phil said, hey, you know what, Tabe, if you want something, let me go find out. I'll go check that out for you. And I said, you know what, Phil, you're a good guy. Thanks, I appreciate that. So Phil goes and he looks, and he says, yep, I can get that for you. Just hang on. And then a couple weeks later, it was on the Cubicle, along with this one, the case cube. Now this one's essentially a clone of a Diansheng. And of course, this is just a standard 3x3x4. So let's check them out. Let's find out if they're any good. All right. Well, first thing we notice is that the shades on this are a little wonky. I've never been a fan of pink or this pastel green, but other than that, not bad. How's it turn though? That's all that really matters. Well, the video that I found that kind of talked about this one, a cut from a year or two ago, was absolutely right. It showed that it turned well, and boy does it. That is a really, really nice turning 3x3x4. I like cuboids, but it's been a long time since I've solved one, so I'm not going to sit here and scramble this because I sure don't remember how to solve it. Although it is a pretty easy solve. But man, that easily turns better than the Whit Eden or the Calvins or any of those. That is fantastic. Man, I just wish it wasn't pink. If it had, you know, red and a normal green, this would be awesome. And it's still really, really good. Thanks a lot, Phil. Man, that is nice. All right, next up. Oh, well, so much for that box. All right, next up we have the case cube. Now this is, like I said, it's a clone of a Diansheng puzzle. And basically, it's a 3x3 shape mod. As you can see, 3x3 that way, and that way. And in case you can't tell, this turns great. And it doesn't have the stupid colors. Nice red. That is really nice. The Diansheng one also turns really nice, but it has the side benefit of feeling like it's going to fall apart at any moment, where this one absolutely does not. That feels really stable, really nice and solid. That is fantastic. Well, way to go, Xing, man. That is really nice for a company I've never heard of before these showed up on the Cubicle website, or before I saw the one video about them. Somebody was asking about it. Man, those are really nice. Get us some more puzzles, guys. All right, what else we got? Next up, we got the MGC 2x2 Elite. This one is also kind of a similar story to the Xings, in that this is one that I was looking for. Now this one's open because I couldn't resist waiting, but it's basically unused. I just open it and turn it 1 or 2 times. But anyway, as you can tell, this one is black, and I only use black 2x2s. I cannot stand stickerless because they tend to be really slippery. Well, I decided I wanted to try another 2x2 because I was getting tired of my Volk and I wanted to see what else was available. And I thought, well, let me try the MGC Elite. And I looked at probably 10 different websites looking for a black one. And places like the Cubicle listed it as out of stock. A few other places listed it. A lot of places didn't list it at all. So it was as if it had never existed. So, and I couldn't find any videos of it or anything confirming it actually had been released. So I messaged YJ and I said, hey, did you guys actually do a black one? And they said, yeah, we have some in stock in the warehouse right now. So I got back on the horn and I said, hey, Phil, hook me up. I want a black MGC Elite 2x2. And Phil said, you know what? All right, let's see what we can do. And here we go. So what do we think? Well, first impressions are that it's heavy. And I was kind of hoping for it to be a little bit lighter. I didn't really look at the stats in comparison to the Volk, but I was hoping it'd be a little lighter than the Volk, but it feels heavy. It is 51 millimeters, which I do like. So how does it turn? It turns pretty darn well. Corner cutting, of course, is pretty much effortless at 45. Yeah, that is a piece of cake, or except for right there. But yeah, that corner cuts as well as you're going to ever need. Not the fastest cube in the world right out of the box, but probably just needs to be lubed a little bit. But that's not bad. For I think it's $20. Probably not the greatest value ever. The Volk is just about the same price, and it probably just as good. I like the MS a lot as well. In fact, that's actually my main now. Since I ordered this to try and get one to replace the Volk, I actually replaced it with the Qi MS because that one is a little bit lighter, and I decided I wanted a lighter one. But that is really, really nice. I'm going to have to put some more time into it. That might just be my new main. Alright, last but not least, we got the YJ Mini 3x3, 4x4, and 5x5. Very excited to try these out. Been looking for some smaller ones. I'm not necessarily a fan of smaller cubes, although I definitely wouldn't mind a smaller 3x3 for maybe OH. I've tried some small 4x4s and 5x5s in the past. Haven't been a huge fan, but definitely want to try these because I've heard they're good. All right, so let's get right into the 3x3. I can figure out how to open it. There we go. And yep, that is tiny. I believe it's 50 millimeters. All right. And it's glossy plastic, thank goodness. I'm tired of matte plastic. And it is magnetic. It's a little dry out of the box. Not necessarily real fast, but definitely not slow. So first turns. All right. and I just messed up and gave myself an end perm. Okay. Or I guess not. I guess that was a J perm. I just didn't realize I did it wrong or did it right. Magnet strength is pretty much perfect. That's really nice. I'd say it's medium. Definitely not strong, but definitely noticeable. But yeah, that's pretty nice. Yeah, so how about for OH? You know what? That's pretty nice. It's a little smaller than what I've gotten used to for OH because I've been using the Guhong V3, which is 54 millimeters. But you know what? That is actually pretty nice. Yeah. Well, you know what? That might be worth a shot. Give that a little more time for OH. That is actually that's a pretty darn nice cube. A little loose out of the box, but that's okay. Yeah, not bad for $8 or whatever the heck it costs. That's not bad. All right, next up we got the 4x4. So this one is what is it? 56 millimeters, I think it is. Yep, 56 millimeters. I've heard some pretty good things about this one, if I remember right. Boy, that is a tiny 4x4. Not sure how I feel about that. I still kind of like the 62 millimeter size. I'm not sure I'm going to want a 56. Okay, magnet strength is, that is in the mid. Okay, outers are about the same as the mini 3x3, but those inners, those are strong. Okay, boy, that is a tiny 4x4. Flows really nicely though, especially if I'm turning it like a 2x2. That turns really nice. Wow, that magnet, can't get over how strong those are. In the middle, that's the strongest magnets I've felt on a 4x4 in a while, I can tell you that. That feels really nice though. But it is so small. Man. As you get to see my incredible 4x4 skills. Boy, I'll tell you what though, that takes a little getting used to, but that feels pretty darn nice. That is it. You know, it's not hard to control at all, and of course I just inserted that edge upside down. But that flows really well. I'm actually very impressed. Although, like I said, it is small, so it does kind of feel like it's going to cramp my hand after a while. You maybe just got to get used to it. But you know what? That's not bad. Yeah, that actually, like I said, that Oh, and of course I mess up. Man, I tell you what, since I took the 3 months off, you know, I told you that I practice algorithms. Well, the one that I've lost, that I don't seem to remember half the time, is OLL parity. Oops, gee, that was embarrassing. Anyway, not bad. Like I said, it's almost too small. I might like it to be 58 millimeters rather than 56 with the same kind of turning quality. Even the magnets would be fine. But that turns really, really well. And last but not least, we've got the mini 5x5. Now I should mention that these are all the Xing. They're all called Xing. They were originally called Xishu and Xilong and Xishuang or something like that. But right before they were released, YJ announced that they were going to keep the names the same, or they were going to all be the same, and just call them the Xilong series. Let's check out this 5x5. And man, it is barely bigger than the 4x4. Holy cow, it is. What does the box say? The box says, let's see, let's get that in the light. 58 millimeters. That is very, very small for a 5x5. Some spring noise in there, no big deal. I can throw some lube in there. That takes care of that, no problem. Fast. Magnets almost aren't quite strong enough, but they'll do the trick. Yeah, you know, that's not bad. Definitely not bad at all as far as turning quality and speed. Again, it's just a little small and also very loose. I don't know what it is with YJ, but man, their cubes are always super loose out of the box. All the MGCs are extremely loose for whatever reason. Anyway, though, that you know what, that's pretty nice. Like I said, it might just be a little too small for me. I actually switched to the Qi MS for my main 5x5 because it's a little bit bigger than the bulk, if I remember right. I could be wrong on that. But I like the speed on that one just a little bit more than on the bulk. Although they're both really, really nice. But you know what? That feels pretty darn good. And I'll see if I can mess this one up just as bad as I messed up the 4x4. You can probably see exactly why it is that I am really, really slow. Oh boy, at 5x5. Ugh, that was bad. Alright, enough of that nonsense. That one's actually pretty nice as well. I think these run about $12.99, same as the 4x4, something like that. $12.99, $14.99. That is really nice. But like I said, man, it just is so small. Got a feeling it might just be a little crampy. But if you're younger, you know, if you're not an old man like me, and you have hands are a little smaller or whatever, these would be good options. If you've been looking for a smaller cube, don't hesitate. These are really, really nice. The performance is really good. Plastic is good. They look great. Good shades, glossy, all of that. Yeah, definitely cannot go wrong with these, or pretty much any of the stuff that we looked at today. You know, not quite sure about the MGC Elite 2x2, but everything else has been really, really good. But anyway, guys, like I said, I do appreciate all the kind words from everybody. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the messages and letting me know that that I've been missed and all of that good stuff. I do appreciate it. Hopefully my hands and my eye and everything else will hold up so I can continue to make videos for you. Appreciate the support. If you like what you're seeing, go ahead and hit like and subscribe down below. Drop me a comment. I'd really like to hear from you, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, everybody.